Hannah Montana special 20th anniversary is all over my newsfeed. And you're probably thinking, your newsfeed is what you interact with.
You get the best of both worlds.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about the geniuses of the world, the inventors. We're also going to talk about the Stonewall riots in today's segment for the Travel+Mystery. We are in Texas still, and we are headed to Florida. I am the rhythm. This is my dance floor. Let's get into it. Welcome to Travel+Mystery, and I am your host, Justin Adair. Thank you for being here. Please make sure to subscribe. We don't honor the past by staying in it. We honor it by learning from it. The hidden geniuses and quiet influencers of our world didn't always get the spotlight, but their impact shaped the path we walk today. Their stories remind us that progress isn't accidental. It's built, often in silence, often without recognition. If we truly listen, we don't just remember them. We move differently, think deeper, and choose better.
Young.
Okay, hold on. It said take note, run. And I think when I turned the camera on, it said, young. Okay. Are you trying to...
Not likely.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Patient.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, now she has nothing to say.
Miss.
Miss. Are you...
Act like a lady, maybe we'll call you a miss.
Commentary in the back.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. You're excused.
You're listening.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Cherish.
Cherish that I'm listening, because so far you've been real sassy.
Leave me alone.
Oh. Okay. Can we talk to someone else? Is there any... Because I would be okay with that. Is there anyone else?
In the corner.
There's someone in the corner? Diesel's in the corner.
By no means.
By no means.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. What's your name? You haven't told me your name. Can you give me a name?
Night.
Nope, it's day. It's dark in here, but it's daytime.
I can't see you.
You can't see me. I can't see you either.
It's unknown.
It's unknown. You're really talkative. Wow.
Bird.
Bird? Actually, a bird flew right in front of me just now when I took Diesel out. Diesel the dog. What about birds? Do you like birds?
Please continue.
Okay. You want me to talk? You want me to say stuff? Do you like listening to me? Do you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Justice.
Justice. Yeah. We all love some justice. How did you die? You were real talkative. I'm gonna go a little bit longer than I did last time.
I'm confused.
You're confused? Well, last time I did about 10 minutes, but because you're more talkative, I'm gonna go longer. Does that clear things up for you?
Not likely.
Not likely. Alright. Well, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything. Give me a topic.
I'm not from here.
Where are you from?
Can you see me?
No, I cannot. I can't see you. Can you see me? Do you have brown, curly, long hair?
Consciousness.
Consciousness. Oh, are you telling me
Watching. Watching you. Brian.
Brian. Hi, Brian.
Jessica. Okay. What should I do?
Stop being a Karen.
Sorry.
Red Bull gives you wings. Do you ever think about how much stuff you use every day and have no idea who made it? Like we just accepted it, showed up one day. But real people built this world, and most of them you never heard of. James E. West. James co-invented the electric microphone, which became the standard microphone technology used in phones, hearing aids, and modern audio devices. His invention means that 90% of microphones in the world use his design. Yet, most people have never heard his name. Richard B. Spikes. Richard developed things like an improved beer tap design. His innovations are still used in modern versions today, as well as modifications to automatic gear shift mechanisms and safety brake systems. Madam C.J. Walker. Walker is recorded as the first female self-made millionaire in America. She made her fortune by developing and marketing a line of cosmetics and hair care products for African American women. Alice H. Parker. Prior to graduating from Howard University, she filed a patent for a special type of heating device around 1919. The system was unlike any other furnace solution at the time. It provided a much safer way of generating heat. Marie Van Britten Brown. She was a nurse living in Queens, New York. Due to high crime and slow police response times, she developed a system with cameras, microphones, and a radio-controlled lock to monitor her home in the 1960s. She laid down the foundation for modern residential security technology. Sarah E. Good. She was the first African-American woman to receive a U.S. patent, 1885, for a foldable cabinet bed, solving space problems in small homes. Hedy Lamarr. Lamarr was an American and Austrian actress. At the beginning of World War II, along with composer George Antheil, Lamarr co-invented a radio guidance system for Allied torpedoes. Its principles are utilized for secure wireless networking, including Bluetooth and early versions of Wi-Fi, which use variants of spread spectrum to protect data from interception and interference. Josephine Cochran. She used her white privilege so she can go to a private high school in Indiana, finishing her education in Shelbyville, Illinois. She designed her dishwasher by identifying a problem, servants, chipping her fine china, and finding an I'll-do-it-myself solution. And of course, back then, she had to collaborate with a man, George Butters, to be exact. I'm gonna get a little candid. Candid. It's a fun word. In 2025, I was sober basically the whole year, with some drinks every now and again. But in December of 2025, I decided to completely stop drinking and be sober. I used to garden a lot. I like gardening. That was my thing. Always around gardening. But I don't do that. I wanted to wait for the year anniversary and be like, I've been sober for a year. No drinking, no gardening. Because in my life, I have drank heavily. I used to drink like a fish. And I am a Pisces. So, all jokes aside, being sober completely isn't always easy. But it has brought me a lot of clarity. It is something in this chapter of my life, I decided it's time to be sober. It's time to be more alert and focused. But if you are deciding to be sober, I would recommend BetterHelp. I know Sam and Kobe have a sponsor for BetterHelp. I don't have a promo or something to get you off. Also, as cliche as this might sound, write it down. Get you a journal. Just write a little ditty. Write a little poem. Write a rap, a song, a thought, a scribble. Journaling helps. Alright, in Travel+Mystery, we're going to be talking about the Stonewall. And the one thing about the past is we don't want to live in the past. Nobody does. But we want to make sure that the past doesn't happen again. So let's get into it.
Gay.
So gay.
Well, ready. Gay.
Are you ready?
In 1969, it was way harder to be a gay person. In fact, it was illegal. Unfortunately, conversion therapy is still a thing, but it was way more intense. Shock treatments were happening to people who were gay. They believed that if you were shocked, you would get the idea of being gay out of you, or literally shocked out of you. I remember being a young gay teenager and with a conservative family, and I read in a magazine about the Band-Aid theory, that every time you had a gay thought, you would have a Band-Aid on your wrist and you would wear it like a bracelet. And when you had a gay thought, you would flick the Band-Aid, it would tell your brain, no, that's not good. Ow, don't do that. Socially, back then, for gay men to be able to have a social life at all without getting harassed by the police, because it happened quite often, there were truck trailers that were used for meat. And at night, gay men would go and do their thing in a meat trailer. Yes, that is disgusting. And unfortunately, for gay men to have a social life or get together, do their thing, they were treated like they were disgusting and disgraceful. There were no gay bars or anything like that, but I believe in the late 60s, the mafia kind of saw a business plan, so to speak. So the mafia decided, we'll let you hang out, we'll let you have a place to come. Therefore came the Stonewall Inn. They could dance, and drag queens can be drag queens, and that's all of that, but they were still getting harassed by the police. The LGBTQ plus community faced constant harassment, police raids, and discrimination on the daily. On a full moon New York night, June 28th, 1969, is when everything changed. On that night specifically, the patrons included gay men, lesbians, transgender people, and drag queens said enough. Marsha P. Johnson, born 1945, deceased 1992. She was an African-American trans woman, a drag performer, and an activist who was a central figure during the Stonewall Riots. She was a fearless advocate for the homeless, LGBTQ plus people, trans youth, and people with HIV/AIDS. Johnson was credited to be one of the first to resist police during the raid on the Stonewall Inn, helping initiate the uprising. So during the riots, there were coins, bottles being thrown back at the police. The drag queens started performing, and they started chanting a song. They just all decided this was enough. And another notable name is Sylvia Riviera. She was also a transgendered activist. So after the riots, in 1970, the first Pride Parade came about. Johnson, Marsha, co-founded STAR, Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, providing shelter to homeless and transgender youth. In 2019, it was announced that Johnson and Riviera would be honored with a monument in Greenwich Village near the Stonewall. Sometimes in this world, we have to say, enough. I am a human being. I am here. I am queer. I matter. The other side of things, people assume that, well, if this is so natural, or if gay marriage is supposed to be a thing, then why hasn't it been a thing? Well, it's probably due to the harassment and hate. It's so important for any young LGBTQ plus person to recognize and respect what came before them. This happened so things can improve, and unfortunately, we still have a lot of work to do and a lot of effort to keep putting in. And a reminder of how it started, people would always ask me, why do you walk the way you walk? Why do you talk the way you talk? Why did you decide to do that? And these are family members, friends. And I responded, "Why do you walk the way you walk? Why do you talk the way you talk? And why did you decide that's how it's going to be? Did you just wake up one day and decide that you were straight, or did you know that you were straight?" And they would respond, "Well, I just knew. I don't have to think about it."
What?
Whether you think that being gay is a choice or not, it is not your it is not your choice to decide. Bottles, coins, stones were being thrown back at the police during the riots. They fought back. Hey guys, thank you for watching this episode of Travel+Mystery. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm letting Diesel out to potty after a long road trip. We are in Louisiana. Do all the things because we do what we can with what we got. And I will see you next time.